Hi everyone, it's me, Miss Branch, the art teacher, here with lesson 8. So we watched some videos and learned about the relationship of the sun to the earth. So we're going to do a unique painting of the sun and the earth out in space. Now, realistically, this earth, our earth, is really tiny compared to the sun. They would take 10,000 of our earths to fit inside the sun. So Earth is really, really tiny. But for our picture, we're not going to draw Earth. We're gonna paint Earth that small. Now, at first, I was going to do them on white paper and then we cut them out and glue them on black paper. But I experimented on the black paper and it actually, when it dried, you could see it better. So I did some blues and greens and whites for the earth, and I did some yellow. I just mainly stuck with yellow for the sun. All right, so let me go ahead and switch my camera so we can get started. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to use sponge brushes. Let me get my paper, my new paper, and move this one out the way. So what we have is a set of sponge brushes. You get a big one, a medium, a smaller, and your smallest one. Smallest one we'll use to make our stars. Or we could use a Q-tip like we did in our bumblebee painting. But anyway, what I'm going to do is we're going to still paint. I got the paint on this side this time. And what we're going to do is wet our sponge brush and squeeze out some of the extra water. And now I'm going to just rub it on my yellow, just like we do a regular paintbrush. But this time I'm going to tap it right where I want it to go. Now my sun is much bigger than the earth, so I'm going to just tap it into a circle. Just move my hand into a circle and tap, 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 tap. Now, it's all wet and shiny right now on the paper, but it will dry and you'll be able to see it better once we get that done. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and rinse out my yellow and squeeze out. Just rinse it out like you would do a paintbrush, except you got to squeeze it a little better with your hands to get all that extra water out. And so I'm going to put that down. Now, I need to probably mix some greens and blues, but I'm going to go ahead and use my next size down to make my earth. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to first wet it. Use out some of that water because I don't need too much. And I'm going to get some blue. And I'm going to tap a much. Oh, you forgetting about these alarms? Sorry about that, everyone. And I'm going to tap, 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 tap a smaller circle in blue. Yeah, because, sometimes you'll hear in movies they call us the blue marble because of all the water. And I'm going to rinse this out and squeeze out. And now, let's see, I think I'm going to get the smaller one. The next smaller one, not the smallest one yet. And I'm going to wet it. I'm going to pick up some yellow. You know what? I'm going to probably want that blue over here and make that green lighter. So I'm going to bring some of that blue over. So I'll just have to clean both of them now. And I'm just going to tap some green on here to be the land. And it doesn't have to look like anything. Just tap a little green on top of that blue. And so now I'm going to rinse that off. And I'm going to clean up that yellow. It's okay. It's working. Now I better use my rag. I can still see a little bit of green. I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. And clean. And I'm going to clean that blue off. And clean. And now I'm going to rinse off that yellow off of that brush. There we go. And my last brush, my smallest brush, my my sponge brushes. I'm gonna get some white and put some clouds on top. I'm gonna wet it, squeeze out some of that extra water, and pick up some white. And I'm gonna kind of like use it on the side a little bit. I'll bring the camera in a bit so you can see. I'm gonna just like tap, tap, tap with the sides and make some clouds go across. And I want to be gentle because I don't want to mix that in with the blue or the green. I'll put some white at the top for the polar caps in the South Pole. There we go. And I'm just gonna make some clouds. There we go. And look, I didn't pick up too much of the other colors. So now I can use, oh, you know what? That is so cool. I'm bringing that in so you can see that. All right. So like I didn't pick up any more water on it. And what happened was that it looks like a whole lot of tinier stars because I didn't press down too hard. And so it's like I'm making the whole Milky Way of about 1 billion stars around the Earth. Although they're pretty far away, they just look kind of close at night sometimes. Let me lift up my camera so you can see me putting in all the stars. And there's stars behind the sun too. It says that we don't normally look at them or we talk about them because they're like in faraway galaxies. So, and if you press down hard, you'll get some bigger dots. So I'll do that too. In case you want to do bigger dots for the stars, you can. And if you run out of white paint, just pick up some more. Pick up a little more. And that was a really cool painting. I'm gonna have to do more sponge brush painting because that was a lot quicker than with a paintbrush. That's interesting. All right, so let me rinse this off and lift my camera up some more and switch my camera. You can see it's starting to dry and you can see the yellows really starting to come through. And our Earth looks really, really cool out here in space. So let me replace pen. So everyone, we did a painting of the relationship of the sun to the earth. And of course, this is not as realistic as it could possibly be, because if we did that, we would have to do one tiny little tiny dot compared to our sun. That is how small our earth is to our sun. That is why the sun is able to warm up the earth in 8 minutes. It only takes 8 minutes from the light from the sun to travel 93 million miles to the earth. That's how big this is. All right, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye.